What's going on, family? How y'all feeling out there? It's your boy King J. Rashawn. Got another video for you. Everybody doing good. Everybody moving forward. Like, subscribe, share if you like. I need to get my views and my subscribers up. Get my message out. Let us connect. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you're checking the video out and you're new to the channel, this is my new channel. I just want to connect with more people. Today I want to talk about the third eye again because someone left me a comment on one of my other videos when I was talking about the third eye, and they was asking me what was my experience. Is mine open? And what was my experience when it happened? It's kind of a long story, but I'm gonna make it short for you guys. um, I can start off by saying that this goes into my personal life, but I'm not gonna go too far in depth with it. But I'm gonna tell you guys that some years back, I was going through depression. I was fighting depression like throughout my whole teenage years and all that because of my childhood. Where I came from, how I was treated, this, that, and the third, or whatever. But I was fighting depression for a very long time, and instead of me finding real help or somebody coming to give me help, you know, whatever the situation may be, I went to drinking. That's how I dealt with it. I dealt with it by drinking. So yeah, I was a heavy drinker just to throw everything in the background to feel good throughout the day or whatever. But I cut all that out. I quit drinking and everything. In that moment, when I stopped drinking, that's when I started seeing things for what they actually were and learning from it instead of, I was learning from it instead of running from it, what this world is. I stood my ground and manned up to it. A lot of people like to run away from their own problems and try to run away from what's really going on out here in the world. But you can run all the time. It's going to stay right there with you. So, I manned up, stood my ground, and dealt with everything as it came. And like I say, once I stopped drinking and I started getting healthier, and this is before I actually even woke up. You know, I had just finished drinking or whatever. I was just, I just wanted to stop drinking or whatever and just deal with life as it is. So this is before I even woke completely up about everything. But as I got better, as I felt better, as I felt more energized, as I dealt with more problems, and isolated them, I gained my control back of everything, I gained my mind back, I gained my power, you know, and it's not like I'm losing power because power is infinite, just like everything else. Uh, Power is something that's you can have abundance of. So I'm still gaining more. You know, just for myself sake. It's not to control anybody or hurt anybody or in that type of nature, because I'm trying to just stay living the righteous way and just do what I got to do. But but like I say, it was I guess I could say once I moved into moved into my own apartment again where I really was isolated from everybody. That's when I really started to see things. I still was eating meat and all that kind of stuff. I still do it a little bit today, but um, when I was on my own, I had more concentration on myself once I got back into my own apartment and everything and started getting myself all the way back together. It by me being by myself, and isolated from everybody. It gave me a lot of thought about things. It gave me a lot of creativity about things, you know, and it's like the knowledge that everyone was speaking on, it just fell in my lap. Like it just came out of nowhere. Boom, here you go. Read this, and I read it, and ever since I read it that one time, ever since that first time, the one time that I read anything knowledgeable for us to gain, after that, it just kept coming. It just kept coming. You know, it was like it was time. It was time for me to wake up. It was time for me to be more conscious. It was time for my brain to be expanded more. You know, it was time for me to awaken from all the bullshit because I was ready. You know, and I look at that as all I had to do was stop drinking in order to see the world for exactly what it was and what it is today still. So I know how to maneuver through this, and instead of fighting and running from it and going through depression and stressing and stuff like that and drinking the problems away until I wake back up or something and they find out they still right there, that they ain't never went nowhere. You know, I actually had to, excuse me, I actually had to be right there and confront it, you know, and that was real, you know. Now, I'm not going to say it was all spooky, it was all crazy, it was none of that, you know. Like people say, you see spirits walking around and such things. It's true. It's true. But when you keeping your aura clean, you keeping your vibration high, if there is an evil spirit anywhere coming near you, they will not, you know, they won't attack you or anything. They won't try to use you or anything like that because you're vibrating in your God self. You know, that's a personal experience with myself. You know, once I started seeing certain things, I didn't freak out about it because I knew that I'm in power of my surrounding. I'm in power of my destiny. You know, I'm in power of everything about me. So long as I'm putting myself in a good way, in a positive way, and in a you know, to where I'm becoming my greatest version, and I'm aware of myself. I love myself, you know, and everything. Nothing can harm me. Nothing can put me down. Nothing can take away the joy and the happiness that I have. You know, so it was just like that. You know, it's real, but some people are just not ready and they freak the fuck out. You know, don't freak out. It's nothing to be spooked out about it because we have spirits and everything that walk around us every day, all day. You just don't notice it because your third eye is not open. You know, so we deal with this every day. They're around and they could sit right next to you or whatever, but you just won't know because your third eye is not activated. Um, but I start learning more about eating better, you know, getting rid of the meats, being more alkaline, being more plant based, and different herbs and things of that nature that a person could use to help activate their energy vortexes, you know, to be a better person and everything. So I start getting into that. And it's a very, very big change, you know, within your energy. I mean, you won't be feeling drained. You wouldn't want to lay down all the time. You know, you being more into your life, your physical and your spiritual. You know, it's not just the spiritual because you got to remember that you have to play both sides of the fence. You have to take care of your physical life as well as you have to take care of your spiritual life. That's the whole point of the consciousness of being aware of yourself. So, you know, some of the benefits that you get from opening your third eye, you know, you could connect with your ancestors. You could connect with these spiritual beings, you know, that may be out here trying to help you, or some may be out here trying to destroy you. But you know, if you strong and built the way you need to be, no harm can be done to you. So you know, you have the ones that could be, they're your spirit guides or whatever that might be around just to help you. You know, you wants to let them in. You don't want to keep ignoring them because they will help you in everything that you need to get done. You will be able to receive the knowledge from them. You'll be able to connect with them, talk with them. Not like probably not like a physical talk. I don't know how your experience will be. I'm speaking of mine, but you know, it'll probably be like a telepathy, you know, no words or nothing like that. You'll just read the mind because your third eye is open, so the message is just being downloaded into your subconscious and into your conscious. If you stay aware and you could wake up out your dream or something like that and write down what you have gained, then that will be great. You know, that way you won't forget it. You could always remind yourself of it and take action in what it is you're receiving. Now, when you're dealing with the third eye, if you want, you have to, if you want to open your third eye, and I hope everyone does, you want to stay away from fluoride. You know, because I'm telling you, you go. Once it's open, you're gonna start seeing things with your third eye and not just your two physical eyes. You're gonna see a lot more things. So don't be disturbed by it. You're only dealing with natural things. You know. Um, your third eye, the color for that energy vortex for that chakra is purple indigo, which is one of the highest color vibrations. So you know, it would be good to like get stones, you know, like amethyst, um, motivite. Well, motivite is dark green, but it still works well for your third eye. Um, the purple fluoride, you could get that, and the black obsidian. Them are four them are four powerful crystals that you can use for your third eye, for charging up your third eye. Now, you could do yoga as well. Yoga, anything that's bending forward, you know, to where you're getting you're bending your forehead towards the floor type. You know, them type of poses will help you out. Um, so that will be the child pose, the stand in the mountain pose, the staff pose, the downward facing dog pose, and the and you could buy you a candle, light the candle, sit down in a meditation stand on the floor, and have the candle placed where you could look straight to the fire and just concentrate and focus on that fire. You know, that helps open up your third eye as well. It's not a bad experience. You might get eyes might get watery. You might get they might close, blink or whatever. But if your eyes do close, just concentrate on whatever image that you see. See what it is. Try to remember it. Um, you may you may want to try to build yourself up to it. You know, if you never done this before, you will have to build yourself up to it because you may not be able to do it for a very long period of time. But the longer you do it, the better you are. So just think about that. As far as foods on keeping your third eye open, you want to stay away from white sugar, white flour, processed foods, enhanced foods, artificial ingredients, meat. You know what I'm saying? Just eat clean and you will be all right. Plant-based foods. Okay? Peace.